Hi, this is Kim with Mom's Creative Moments. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another 101.5 lesson, Scrapbooking 101.5, and it's going to be a fun one. I hope this is helpful for you. Also, just while I have you, if you have any questions or ideas or would like to see something specific in a 101.5 lesson, I would love it if you would comment and send me that information so that I can include that in an upcoming episode. Thanks so much for your input, and let's go ahead and check out my workspace and get started. All right, so here is my desktop for today's 101.5 lesson, and I am sorry that these are a little out of order. You are probably accustomed to having the 101.5 lesson on Monday, and my husband's been kind of in and out of town. He's my editor, and I had a major event, my Scrap Olympics over this past weekend, and so between those things and just a lot of other family stuff that's been going on, we didn't get the recordings done in the order that we normally do, so I apologize for that, but hopefully this will still be helpful for you. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about some organizational things. I was a part of a virtual event with the CM sisters recently, and Leslie Faze, I think that's how she says her last name, and Leslie, I'm really sorry if I am not saying that correctly. She is one of our top tier advisors in our company, and she did a little spiel about the way she organizes her paper because her area that she has to scrap is really small. And so she organizes her paper in such a way that she doesn't have to take up or hoard as much paper as most of us tend to keep on hand. And so I thought, I really liked the way that she kind of incorporated the organizational folders and things that CM has to offer for us, and I wanted to add to that. So I'm going to share a little bit of what Leslie shared with us during that virtual event, and then I'm going to also share kind of my take on that and what I do in addition to what she shared. When I am working on a big project, and you all know if you've been following my channel that I am working on a major project right now, in that I'm scrapbooking our trip to Ireland, which is, if I keep going at the pace I'm going, we could be doing Ireland in 5 years. So I'm really hoping that that is not what's going to happen. But, we took a lot of photos, and there were 9 of us, and we were all taking pictures. So I have a ton of really wonderful pictures, and I am the worst at just saying, well, this one's good, but that one's not good enough. So I'm doing my best, guys, so hope you'll bear with me. But when I am working on a big project, I do utilize our folder system to keep my sanity. So we have these, so first of all, we have what we call organizing sleeves. That's what this is. It's open on 2 sides and closed on 2 sides. It's also gusseted so it can expand pretty wide. And these are wonderful if you're going elsewhere to a retreat. You can add all of your cardstock and miscellaneous papers in here, and because this is open, it makes it really easy to flip through and find what you're looking for very quickly. So that's the purpose of, or that's what I feel the purpose is of these type of sleeves. They're not great at holding embellishments because they're open, and so if they fall over or tip for any reason, then all your stuff spills out. So, but they are great for 12 by 12 sheets because those don't spill as easy. So wonderful. And recently they have actually printed a few of these. So this is from, you might recognize this from NSD, from not this year 2024, but 2023, when we had the lemons and the citrus. So really, really pretty. Anyway, so that's the simple sleeve. Then we go to a larger, well, same size type of folder, but this folder is sealed on 3 sides, and it is not gusseted at the bottom, but it does have this nice little keyhole. Whoops, let's flip it. This little keyhole cutout that makes it easy to get into that one side that is open. These are great because they fit right into the Power Project folders. And Power Project folders are amazing. If you've never seen one of these, I'm going to share it with you today. So these are gusseted at the bottom. They actually expand quite a bit. I'm going to show you ones that are filled in just a second. But they have this wonderful horizontal 12-inch pocket right here at the top. We have these 2 really large pockets down here at the bottom. They are perfect for holding embellishments, cards, mat cards, cut like your scraps, or anything like memorabilia wise you could stick in here. Flip it to the other side and you have 2 vertical pockets that are just as wide as those 2 shorter pockets on the other side, and these are perfect for your sticker sheets. And I use the other side for my my trimmings, so my 12-inch strips of paper that are left over because I trimmed the paper and made it smaller. I put those in here along with my laser borders and things like that, because that way they stay much nicer and they don't get crinkled up, and I can use them in other layouts. You'll notice there are 3 spots for labels up here. And those 3 labels, or 3 spots for labels, come in very handy. And the reason is because you can add multiple collections of paper in these smaller folders and then put them inside your Power Project folder. So then you can keep them separated and know which one you've used, so that you make sure that you use the embellishments and other things that match it. Otherwise, before I had this, I was mixing things up all the time, and I really didn't keep. I actually didn't have these for when I did my Hawaii albums just a short time ago, and our Disney albums. I didn't have these smaller folders, and so you remember I was always forgetting which collection something came from, and people like to know, and so I'm trying to do better about staying organized so that I can tell you where I got things. It comes with all these nice labels that you just tear apart and they fit right in here, or you can use something like this. These are Post-it labels, and they are repositionable, and Avery makes some of these. They also, I think Avery makes larger ones. These are about, you can see they're just about 2 inches wide and about 1/2 inch of writing space. But they work great, and you can remove them and adjust them according to how you want, pretty much as many times as you want. So those are great. Let me show you it in action. Okay, so these are for identifying the days of my trip. I have already made the rainbows and the numbered shamrocks that will be used to identify the different days. These are the maps of exactly where we went and our route, and I've already created the labels, or the Cricut titles for the different counties that we visited in Ireland. You can see that I've helped myself to several of the advisor exclusives from March, the stickers. I have more than enough of these little guys, so that's awesome. And then inside here I have several of the Ireland Scenes paper packs. I have one of the 3 sealed on 3 sides sheets of some Echo Park paper, so that I know when I'm using that. I've got my Kelly Green Totally Tonals, and I think I actually have a few of the March simple pages in here as well. Okay, and on the back, I don't have anything in these long pockets just now, but I already have the titles done from my Cricut for the next several volumes, couple of volumes for our Ireland trip. I'm hoping it won't be more than that, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is one that I actually am using all the pockets on. So you can see I've got my mats, and I just stuck them in a quick Ziploc bag just to keep them together. But I really didn't need to in here. I just had them already in that bag, so I stuck them in there. I've got a stencil and some other scraps of paper, another stencil, more scraps of paper in that horizontal page. One thing I wanted to share with you too is that if you take one of your one of the cover sheets from your papers and flip it over, and then use your repositionable adhesive and adhere just barely, just a little bit, your different clusters that you maybe create or the different embellishments that you have available, then you can use these while you're creating a page and know what you have available to add to that page without having to shuffle through every time all of the different embellishments. Now I also keep the bulk of my embellishments in one of these 5x7 boxes, and these are on last chance. So if you want these, you cannot buy them individually. You have to buy them in the storage box. But you know, you can take the 6 of these that come in the storage box out and use the storage box for something else. So they are really a great deal, and they're fantastic. So I really hope that CM will keep them around, but who knows whether they will come back or not. I don't know. But I really like them for keeping my current project embellishments easy and in bulk and right there handy. I also have my stickers. All the stickers that I have for Ireland I try to put in here, and then some extra sheets that are waiting to be used. Then inside here I have several of those simple sleeves that have different papers. These are from scrapbook.com, and these are all of my NSD papers, so that I have them all separated and ready to go when I'm ready to look for my next project and what I need for my next layout. And when I'm done, they just go back in here so easy and so nicely. I just love it. The other bonus I have found is you don't end up with a huge bump from your wad of embellishments in their little baggie, which makes it so that you can't stack these things very well when you have a big bump like this. This is a kind of a large bump that'll go down. But anyway, when I am done with a project like this and I am down to my last couple of pieces, couple of, you know, scraps, but I have maybe a sticker sheet or two that still have a few stickers on them. I have maybe a couple of laser borders that I haven't used. I keep my sticker baggies because they are perfect for holding all your remnants of a collection. And you can label them and keep them with all of the rest of your papers. And then the next time that you are scrapping a trip and you need something, you can check this, you know, I can check this bag and see if there's anything in here that I might be able to use. And it's still nice, it's still kept flat, it's not getting bent up and trashed because it's in the bottom of a box. And this is something that I learned from Noreen Smith. It's one of her tips and tricks. So if it looks familiar, that's why. But I just thought it was brilliant that she kept her sticker bags, and they are the perfect size to keep your stickers that you have left over, your laser borders that you have left over, any scraps that you have left over that fit in this size. If you have still have a 12 by 12 sheet of paper for a collection and you have all of these things, then by all means just keep it all in that one bag that your paper came in. I do that too, although I didn't pull one to share with you. But this just gets filed in my filing system, which I will share with you another day. And mostly because I need to clean up from my event still. My desk is a mess. The rest of my craft area is cleaned up, but my desk is not ready for me to show you. I know, creative minds, right? They're rarely tidy, but some organization is necessary before I share. So I hope this gives you some ideas, some good ideas for ways that you can keep your papers organized in your stash. Everybody has to kind of find what works for them. I tend to change mine from time to time because I will see the way someone else is doing theirs and try to incorporate different things that they're using into the way that I'm using my stash up. So it's just a matter of kind of melding what's working for other people and what you think might be good for you. So I hope that something in what we've discussed today is helpful for you. Until next time, I hope that you have many more creative moments. You have a great day.